My dearest listener, if these words found you today, maybe they're arriving at exactly the right moment. Maybe you've been telling yourself that a certain chapter has already ended. You've accepted the silence, stopped expecting a message, and convinced yourself that whatever could have happened simply wasn't meant to be. You think it's over, but the twist that follows will blow your mind in the best possible way. The angels say, have you ever walked away from someone while secretly hoping they'd come after you? Have you ever pretended to move on even though your heart was still waiting for one more conversation? Someone close to you knows the feeling all too well. For longer than you realize, they've been replaying moments the two of you shared, not because those moments were dramatic, but because they were genuine. Sometimes it's the ordinary conversations that leave the deepest impression. A few kind words, a smile that arrived at exactly the right time, a moment when they felt understood without having to explain everything they were carrying. Have you ever wondered whether a simple act of kindness stayed with someone far longer than you expected? Most people never find out. Yet those quiet moments often become the ones people remember for years. And that's part of what makes your presence meaningful without you even realizing it. The last time the two of you spoke, you probably didn't think much of it. Maybe you offered a few encouraging words or listened when they needed someone. To you, it was a simple moment. To them, it became one they couldn't forget. Since then, they've been changing in quiet ways. They've worked on themselves, faced fears they never talked about, and hoped that one day you'd notice the difference. Growth rarely happens in front of an audience. Most of the hardest battles are fought quietly, where no one else can see the effort it takes to keep going. They've questioned themselves, learned from mistakes, and slowly become someone they once wished they could be. Through all of that, one thought kept returning to them. They wondered what you would think if your paths crossed again. Would you notice the confidence they've been trying to build? Would you recognize the courage it took for them to become this version of themselves? Whether you realize it or not, your opinion carries more weight in their heart than they ever intended it to. Not because they need praise, because they want it to come from you. I repeat, you think it's over, but the twist that follows will blow your mind in the best possible way. The truth is, they've developed feelings they never expected to have. What began as admiration slowly turned into something deeper. Now every interaction feels important, and every missed opportunity feels like another chance slipping away. The strange part is that you may not even realize how much they notice about you. They admire your kindness. They remember the way you make people feel heard. They see the patience you show without expecting anything in return. Those qualities stand out far more than you think. The remarkable thing is that these aren't qualities you put on display to impress anyone. They appear naturally in the way you treat people every day. You probably don't stop to think about them because they've become part of who you are. Yet someone else notices every small detail. They notice how you make room for others to speak. They notice the calm you bring into difficult moments. They notice that you offer encouragement without asking for recognition in return. Have you ever considered that the traits you overlook in yourself might be the very reason someone can't stop thinking about you? Sometimes the things that feel ordinary to you become extraordinary in someone else's eyes. If someone asked you what makes you attractive, would you have an answer? Most people wouldn't. We spend so much time noticing our flaws that we rarely recognize the things others appreciate most about us. It's surprisingly easy to believe that everyone else sees the same imperfections we focus on every day. We become so familiar with our own doubts that they begin to feel like facts. But the people around us often see something completely different. They notice the warmth in your presence, the sincerity in your words, and the quiet confidence that appears whenever someone needs your support. Have you ever paused to think that your greatest strengths might be the very things you've stopped paying attention to because they've always been a part of you? Sometimes it takes another person's perspective to remind us of the value we've carried all along. This person does. They've simply been too nervous to tell you. They're afraid that if they finally admit how they feel, everything between you could change. At the same time, staying silent has become just as difficult. That's why they've been looking for little reasons to cross your path again. A text they almost sent, a conversation they almost started, a smile they hoped you'd notice. Every small decision has felt bigger than it should. They've picked up their phone more than once, only to put it back down before sending anything. They've imagined running into you and wondered what they would say if that moment finally came. In their mind, they've replayed countless possibilities, hoping to find the perfect beginning, only to convince themselves to wait a little longer. Fear has a way of making even the simplest step feel enormous. Still, hope has never completely disappeared. If anything, it's quietly grown stronger with time. Deep down, they believe that one sincere conversation could change everything, even if they haven't found the courage to begin it just yet. If you've been feeling like someone has been trying to get your attention lately, don't dismiss it too quickly. Sometimes people reveal their feelings through small actions long before they find the courage to speak them aloud. Not every meaningful connection begins with a grand declaration. More often, it grows through the little moments that are easy to overlook. Looking back, those moments often make perfect sense, but while they're happening, they can seem almost ordinary. That's why paying attention matters. Have you noticed someone finding unexpected reasons to be around you? Have you caught yourself wondering if their actions mean more than their words? Sometimes the answers aren't hidden at all. They're simply waiting for you to see them from a different perspective. No one can predict exactly how this story will unfold. The next step belongs to both of you. But don't be surprised if the ending you imagined was never the ending at all. Sometimes what looks like goodbye is simply the quiet beginning of something neither of you saw coming. And when that moment finally arrives, you'll understand why it felt worth waiting for. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, thank you for working behind the scenes even when everything seems over. Fill them with peace, patience, and courage, and if a meaningful connection is meant to be restored, let it happen in your perfect timing. Remind them that every ending in your hands can become a beautiful new beginning. Amen. Whatever happens next, trust your heart to recognize what truly matters. Some endings are simply hidden beginnings, and the connection you've nearly given up on may surprise you when the timing is finally right. Type 211 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you. and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?